In this video, I'm going to show you how to change the internal comfort padding, remove and reinstall it on an LS2 Metro Modular motorcycle helmet. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to open the chin bar up just to give me some more room. You'll see I've got a towel. There's a little bit of padding underneath that so that I don't scratch it and gives me a work surface. So you'll see this neck roll. It's kind of a horseshoe-shaped pad, and what that does is it seals against your neck a little bit to cut down on wind noise and keep wind from going up into the helmet. It's held in place by the front snap on each of these cheek pads, and you can see here the snap, and then there's this little washer-like tab that's sewn onto the internal neck roll. So we're going to undo it on both sides. Now this neck roll, like most modern motorcycle helmet manufacturers, LS2 installs these with a wire that runs around underneath the rim of this plastic gasket. So you want to grab it and give it a little bit of a flex, and it takes some effort, but not too much, and it'll pop right out. And then again, the main thing you want to be careful of is to not kink it or bend it. So set that aside. Go ahead and remove the chin straps, slide them off, and they're just held in place by 3 snaps. I've already removed the first one, as I showed you, at the front to get that horseshoe roll out, and there are the other spots that we're going to snap that in and set that aside. The back of the internal top liner is just held in place by this little plastic insert, and it just slides between the EPS and the outer shell. And this cutout right here is for our Bluetooth system. LS2 calls it the link-in system, and you can learn more about that at ls2helmets.us. Now you can see each of these little tabs around the front are pinching the front of the liner in. So you just grab it and give it a little twist and pull, and it'll pop right out all the way around. Now just reverse the process. The only thing you want to know here is that the edge of this on both sides tucks underneath the EPS here. So we're going to get the straps out of the way, tuck it under, and start to pop it right back in just like I pulled it out, working it all the way around. And again, on this edge, you want to make sure that the tab goes underneath that EPS. And in we go. Then go to the back. And same thing with that tab, just slide it in. This will fit in really easily because it's actually held in place by that outer neck roll. There we go, it's back in. Now, the secret for the neck roll. You want to put the cheek pads back in, and you only want to snap the top 2 snaps in, meaning that one, and leave this undone for just a moment. Pop the other one on. There is a right and a left. You need to make sure that you've lined them up properly. And again, we've left that front one open. Now, we take the neck roll and those washer-style gaskets that we talked about, or tabs. I lock them in place. Other people choose to do the wire first. I just find that if these are in place, it lines everything up nicely, and it helps me work with the helmet a bit more. So now I take this wire, and there's a little black tab sticking out right there, and you're just shoving it behind that, making sure, give it a little bit of a shove to make sure it's in. And I do both sides first and get them in and push and make sure it's in. And then you're working this wire around the edge, somewhat like putting a bicycle tire or a motorcycle tire on. So I started on this side, I'm moving to this side, I'm tucking it in, and I'm going to get to the back, and it's going to feel like it doesn't want to go. And you can see this little flap right here. You're just going to tuck it underneath, gently flex it so that it folds underneath that outer gasket, and push down, and there it is, it's in. Fasten the chin strap, close the helmet, and you're done.